Usher and his ex-wife Tamika appeared before a judge for an emergency custody hearing.
He, his entire goal was to be an actor.
And you're over it. You're over the person, but it doesn't mean you're not over all the stuff that you allowed yourself to go through.
Yeah, they had it all wrong. They just didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
And they kind of didn't give him enough credit to know that he didn't marry that person.
Understand that destiny is waiting for you. All you have to do is go get it. Your best life will not come to you.
Final Las Vegas residency show. As Usher's residency in Las Vegas came to an end, he was witnessed crying while performing 100 shows. During the last minutes of his farewell My Way concert in Sin City, the R&B star was overcome with emotion, and he dropped to his knees in order to take in the love that the fans had for him. During the performance of Without You that took place on Saturday, Usher dropped to his knees as his legs gave out from under him. While the audience cheered him on, it was obvious that they were impacted by the moment. His backup dancers and members of the stage staff rushed to embrace him. Usher still managed to find time to serenade fellow singer Jennifer Hudson, who was in the audience with her boyfriend Common, despite the fact that the performance came to an emotional conclusion.
How long did it take to put this whole thing together?
Man, it took a lifetime.
I mean, when you think of that part of your journey, does it make this extra special?
I mean, it does. Oh, I remember the first time I sang this song and like with their friends laughing, singing the song because they've been together throughout the years. I see all that.
Additionally, Mary J. Blige and Floyd Mayweather were among the celebs who were present at the event. It is possible that Usher's Las Vegas shows could come to an end, but this does not mean that his live performances will come to a stop. He has already been revealed as the forthcoming performer for the Super Bowl halftime show, and he has assured fans that they will witness a performance that will be unforgettable. It was announced that the R&B artist will be the headline act for the show that will take place in Las Vegas in 2024. It is an honor of a lifetime for the celebrity to finally perform at this renowned sporting event, which is scheduled to take place on February 11th. The major game is scheduled to take place. When asked about his upcoming performance, Usher couldn't contain his excitement and said, "This is the most grand stage I have ever played on." Apple Music was the recipient of this statement. Those 13 minutes on stage are completely significant. This has been on my list of things to do for a very long time. I've been asked what are the things that matter the most, and it's obviously performing, but being able to perform on that stage because all of these amazing performers throughout the years have graced it and did an amazing job. So that's where the obsession with that starts. In addition to that, he stated, there is exhilaration in this moment. You remember the very first time you ever heard your record play on the radio, and you also remember the very first time you ever heard your voice recorded on a format. For me, this is very similar to that. Usher's dating history. Usher is going to be celebrating his birthday this coming weekend, and it is conceivable that he will be surrounded by loved ones, including his partner and his 4 children. Over the course of his 30 years working in the music industry, the singer-songwriter, who is now 45 years old, has established himself as a well-known figure. As part of his discography, he has published a number of albums and a number of singles that have topped the charts since he gave his first performance. Over the course of his career, the recipient of a Grammy Award has garnered an equal amount of attention for his personal life. In celebration of his birthday, we have taken a look back at his past relationships, including the one he had with another musician who had won multiple awards. It was during the years 2001 and 2004 that Usher was romantically involved with fellow artist Rosanda Chili Thomas, who is now 52 years old. The fact that she has been a part of the group TLC alongside Tion T-Boz Watkins and Lisa Left Eye Lopez, who passed away, is the primary reason for her widespread recognition. Many people believe that their breakup occurred about the same time that his album Confessions was made available to the public. Infidelity and fathering a kid with another person while in a relationship with another person, are both topics that are discussed in the song Confessions Part 2, which was included on the album. During that time period, there was a widespread belief that the music in question was a reflection of Usher's living circumstances. However, it is alleged that he has disputed that adultery was the cause of their breakup. Chili, in response to the claims, stated to Us Weekly in 2013 that people assumed that album was about us, but it was not. People magazine reported that she gave an interview earlier this year in which she stated that the relationship terminated owing to trust concerns and differences in values. The outlet was given the impression by Chili that they had reconnected over the years when they were not involved in any other kind of relationship.
I'll just say this about us. I think the timing was a little off.
Yeah.
You know, I had just gotten out of a really long off and on relationship. And you're over it. You're over the person, but it doesn't mean you're not over all the stuff that you allowed yourself to go through.
Sure.
And so I had baggage, you know, so I had baggage kind of going into the relationship.
Tamika Foster. Usher was in a relationship with stylist Tamika Foster, now 52, from around 2005 to 2009. The former couple, who got married in 2007, have 2 children together, with them parents to Cinco, 15, and Naveed, 14. During the relationship, Usher was also a step-parent to Tamika's 3 older children. He's said to have filed for divorce in 2009, with it reportedly finalized that same year. It was reported in 2012 that he had been given primary physical custody of their 2 sons, following a 3-year dispute with his ex-wife.
Now, in your book, you talked about, obviously, your ex-husband, Usher, being married to him.
He, his entire goal was to be an actor.
Yeah, they had it all wrong. They just didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
And they kind of didn't give him enough credit to know that he didn't marry that person.
Singer Usher and his ex-wife Tamika appeared before a judge for an emergency custody hearing.
I think when someone marries someone famous, you know, you get all their fans to sort of weigh in on.
Understand that destiny is waiting for you. All you have to do is go get it. Your best life will not come to you.
Grace Miguel. Usher is said to have begun a romance with Grace Miguel in 2009, following the end of his relationship with Tamika. Grace is understood to have later become his manager, and the pair reportedly got married in 2015. He confirmed their nuptials on the Ellen DeGeneres show that year. The former couple, however, announced just years later that they had separated. They told People magazine in a joint statement in 2018, "After much thought and consideration, we have mutually decided to separate as a couple. We remain deeply connected, loving friends who will continue supporting each other through the next phases of our lives. The enormous amount of love and respect that we have for each other will only increase as we move forward." He reportedly filed for divorce later that same year, though it's unclear if that was finalized and if so, when. Goia. More recently, Usher has been romantically linked to music executive Jennifer Goia. They are said to have begun dating in 2019, and it was announced the following year that the couple were expecting their first child together. The couple's daughter Sovereign, almost 3, was born later that year. The family has since been expanded further with the arrival of Usher and Jen's second child, h.e.r, now 2 in 2021. That's all for the video, folks. See you next time.